Okay guys, so today I want to talk to you about seed cycling. Seed cycling has been incredible for me when I learned about it from my favorite hormone guru, Alyssa Vitti. She has an incredible book named Woman Code if you're interested in checking out more. But when I learned about seed cycling, I was having debilitating periods. I was getting PMS, bloating, cramps, tons of acne, hormonal acne. And so it was suggested to try seed cycling. And I'm like, what is this and what do you do with it? So I want to bring it to you today because it's been so pivotal in my healing journey and for many of my clients to help hormonal breakouts, to regulate the period, headaches, PMS symptoms are gone. The reason why is because of how these seeds specifically regulate your cycle, all right? So let's back up and talk for a minute about your cycle and why it's so important to regulate it. You have 4 phases of your cycle. Menstrual, follicular, where you build the egg, ovulation, drop the egg, and then your luteal phase, where technically the egg gets fertilized if you're trying to get pregnant, and where it drops if we do not want to get pregnant or don't get pregnant. So the seeds coincide with the hormones that go on in these cycles. In the first part of your cycle, from menstrual, day 1 to ovulation, around, let's say between day 14 and 17, we want estrogen to go up. We're building the egg, estrogen, the estrogen walls, the lining in the walls are building. And so we want to promote estrogen. And then post-ovulation, we want to promote progesterone because that's how our hormones balance. It's also how we get pregnant by progesterone production. But this still is okay if you don't want to get pregnant. It's not going to increase your odds of getting pregnant if you're worried about it. It's just getting your hormones balanced so that you can have a nice, good cycle, whether you want to get pregnant or not. Because who wants PMS anyways? So in the beginning, we talked about the first part of the cycle being where we build the estrogen. The 2 biggest seeds that are phytoestrogens and helps regulate the estrogen and build the wall of the uterus are flaxseed and pumpkin seeds. Now, the most important thing to know is that you want to buy these whole. You do not want to buy them already ground up. So you can see that these seeds are the whole seeds, not the already ground up seeds. And the reason why is because we want to grind them up on the day of so that it releases all the nutrients we need inside of it and we get it immediately. So it's not later and not fresh and not doing what we need it to do. So you'll take 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds and 1 tablespoon of fresh pepitas or pumpkin seeds. You guys know them probably as pumpkin seeds, but they're also called pepitas. And you would take 1 tablespoon of each. Now, what's the easiest for me? Just throwing it right into my smoothie and blending it in. You could also grind it and add it over salads. You could make like a fun energy ball with it by adding it to dates and almond butter, those kind of things. It's pretty simple. You just want to incorporate it into your day. So day 1 through say around 15. Once you ovulate or on ovulation to the end, to when your cycle starts again, you're going to do the progesterone seeds or seeds that are high in vitamin E. So that is sesame, ground sesame seeds here, or sorry, not ground. They are fresh sesame seeds and then you will grind them. And then sunflower seeds. Now you can do either or. I bought the seeds with the shell on because I do feel like the shell has some good vitamins and nutrients too, or you can buy them already shelled and just use the regular sunflower seeds. When you start introducing these, I want you to track your cycle for 3 months. The first cycle may be a little bit worse because your body is regulating the hormones and sometimes gets rid of excess estrogen or excess progesterone or not enough progesterone, so on and so forth, and can cause what I like to call a vengeance period. And this vengeance period can come in and create a little bit heavier of a period. But by cycle 2 and cycle 3, you're going to start to see a huge difference where the cycle starts to regulate. And most of my clients, that's when they start to see the huge difference in month 2 or month 3. So definitely track while you're taking it so that you know what's happening in your body. So the other important thing to know about your seeds is that they should be organic and raw. We don't want any pesticides or herbicides coming into our food, so it's really important to make sure you're buying high quality. You can find high quality, organic, raw seeds on Thrive Market. You can find them in places like Whole Foods, Plum Market. For those of you not near a Plum Market, there's also Fresh Time. So just look around and make sure you're buying the highest quality when it comes to your seeds, because we don't want anything else playing a part into our hormones being regulated. We don't want anything standing in the way of hormones being regulated at this point. So again, it's 1 tablespoon of flax and pumpkin seeds in day 1 through around 15 when you ovulate. And then your sesame and sunflower from that point on until your period starts again. Once your period starts, you go back on the flax and the pumpkin. So it's a constant cycle throughout your whole cycle of managing your hormones through production of seeds. It's not too hard. It's pretty simple to do once you get in the groove of it. And I know that you will see such a huge difference with it. So give it a try, and I want to hear your feedback and see what you think. So definitely comment below and let me know. Have you tried seed cycling? Have you introduced it and found that there was a difference? Have you not tried it? Are you interested in it? And also the common theme with it is to just stay in tune with your body and the changes it makes. You will probably also see better digestion, clearer skin, more energy, because all of this stuff helps regulate the women's response in the body and feels really good. So try this simple tip, see if it works for you, and give me your feedback. I can't wait for you to feel better.